baby. Marbury, Dick Jones, and now they call me Fire.
Okay, so coming off the other day, Chris Brown dropped a heater of a diss track on Quavo. And the industry has reacted at large. Everybody's reacted. Everybody is saying that, yo, this is my best diss track out now, given the whole climate and the whole civil war kind of going on in hip hop right now. But with everybody giving their opinions, you have certain people that just for whatever reason, they can't seem to let go of the past in a sense, even when the past is a separate topic or situation from what we're talking about. On social media today, there was a post from Jill Scott, and she praises Chris Brown, and she pretty much gives him his credit and his flowers, and marvels at his talent. Let me see, I can bring this up right here. Chris Brown is amazing. How does anybody sing like that? Dance, look, act, rap like that. Beyond gifted. It appears exceptional people have to go through exceptional shit. There's nothing to debate. That's pretty fair, you know what I'm saying? And it goes without saying and stuff. Beyond anything, Chris Brown is just one of the most talented people of this era, and you can arguably put him top all time. But then you still have these people, they just can't let go of the past. So I'm gonna get into this. A tweet in response to her says off top, I think the women he's abused would disagree. Jill Scott replies to the post and she says, I doubt it. My mother's ex-husband was a mean, violent human, and he could lay foundation better than anyone in my city. What he did with cement was awe-inspiring. We got away, he got a raise and praise for his ability. God dealt with the rest. Another chick comments, I love you, Jill, but he has so many domestic abuse cases, it's ridiculous. We can't look past that. Jill replies again, I love you too. I'm not here to fight anyone else's battles. If since women hear the stories, they should avoid that street. Running backwards and moving traffic makes zero sense. Therapy for everybody. So yeah, I just want to talk on that real quick. To me, it's fascinating that how we live in a world where people will put a jacket on you, and despite your growth, your change, just everything that you go through in this life, like people for some reason will keep you in the same place. And these are the type of people that will be the first one to tell you when they want to do what they want to do, when they want to live a certain way, when they want to act a certain way, be a certain way. Like these are the same people that are always talking about, don't judge me. And yet you see this constantly on social media, especially with celebrities and stuff, is you actually see a real live example of what judging is. Now, granted, Chris Brown, he's had his past. He's he's done things that just isn't favorable in the public eye. We get it. But one, we're not even talking about that. Despite everything, whatever you think about him, he is talented as hell. Period. It doesn't matter. Him doing what he did or what you don't agree with in his past does not erase the talent. I use this with other examples and stuff when you constantly see posts like, oh, who still listen to R. Kelly? Like, yo, what R. Kelly did or what he was alleged to do, and he's paying for that. But that doesn't take away from the years of talent and being the greatest R&B artist ever. So it's like people have a weird way of not being able to separate the two. When we get on this judging aspect, Chris Brown is almost 40 years old. Like, let's keep it a buck. This nigga is rounding the base to get to 40 years old. A lot of the stuff that he went through, with everything with the Rihanna situation and different situations with exes, this all happened, as a young man, growing up in Hollywood, doing, and, going through that shit, just maturing and, so we all go through things. And what's funny, especially with women, is women will be the main ones that will put a jacket on you, yet let them go through life in the same way and have to deal with different things and stuff, just being teenage moms or being wayward and shit, racking up their body count, them being involved in different type of crime and all types of shit, and dealing with different types of men, dealing with different type of people, doing whatever it is that they want to do. These same people want the same type of understanding. They don't want to be judged. They don't want to be labeled. They don't want the jacket. But then yet we turn around, and this is a man who, like I said, he's damn near pushing 40. He has to be what, about 35, at least like 35, 36 maybe and stuff. And this happened when he was younger, like a young man, still maturing and coming into his own, for the most part. Yet we can't seem to move past that. And it ain't something that you really don't, forget. But then again, it's like, since then, what has he done? This is a man that has became a father, two little girls and everything. So it's like at the same time where we want to hold people accountable, of course, where we run into a problem is that when we really get into judging people, I can't remember the last time Chris Brown has been in any type of situation or some cause for pause with women. And, for the most part, it appears that he's been on top of his game musically. He's been a stand-up father. And at what point do we start rewriting the narrative? How long is that the narrative? Shit, even Rihanna is good with Chris. Now, like Rihanna has moved past it. Or why do these real feminist, pro women types seem to just hold on to this? Like we can't even give him props for a battle rap because he did this to Rihanna however long ago. It's like imagine if everything wrong that you did or any bit of pain or whatever, just imagine anything that you did in your life that was your jacket forever. Like nobody ever let you move past that. Regardless of what you do, the monumental things that you may do that are positive and stuff, they'll hold you to this one negative and stuff. And I want to be one to say that everybody, for the most part, is worthy of forgiveness. Anybody can change if they want and if they put in the work and do what's needed and stay diligent in that. And that's where people have to remember one of the main things that we've come up with when we say the Lord's Prayer is like, forgive us our trespassers as we forgive those who trespass onto us. And people, you repeat these things, but then people really don't think about what that means to even forgive our trespassers. It's like everybody is worthy of God's mercy and God's grace. But yet for some reason here on earth, we never seem to extend that. But then we expect it. And a lot of people almost feel entitled to it. That's just something that we just got to check. And I don't know. I wanted to get that shit out. I don't know if I have to add like a little disclaimer or something like this ain't a thing giving Chris Brown a pass for anything that he's done wrong or anybody for that matter. But it's like people really have to understand. Like, damn, dude, we talking about a battle. Like Chris Brown is talented regardless. Yes, he's done shameful things, but it's like, so have you. Or anybody that comes across this video, or anybody that is so righteous, they feel the need to jump in the comments on this video, stupid. Like you've all done stuff, and just imagine being held to something that you did as a kid that you grew from and not even being really allowed to grow from that. Like that's you, like that's your label, that's your brand now. Like, dude, that's crazy. And we wouldn't have a lot of the great people that we've had through history if we just laid with them and put that jacket on them from youth, from a 17-year-old, 18, 19, 20-year-old man. Could you imagine how many greats we could just check off the list if we held them to some egregious shit that they did when they were in their youth and in their formative, maturing period of their lives. So it's like, man, come on, man. Everybody got to get off their high horse at some point. Like, come on, man. Keep it real with yourselves. Keep it real with each other. But let me know what y'all think down in the comments. If you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe. I want to thank everybody that's been subscribing, everybody that's been commenting, man. I appreciate that. Get in the comments on this one because, man, I want to know what y'all really think. Like, that was just something that really caught my attention. It's like, damn, like they really still on this. But yeah, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. That'll let you know when I'm on here giving y'all that grease. And until next time, I'm out.